So I'm Nathalie, I'm the manager for the consulting department at Nelly Rodi, and Tiffen here is with me.
Hello everybody, I'm Tiffen, manager of the studio Nelly Rodi.
And first of all, we want to share with you a small video in order to have like an introduction of the season, and then we will go through the presentation with the colors, the harmonies, the fabrics and the products. Un nouveau volet s'ouvre pour la collaboration entre Nelly Rodi et Who's Next pour cette session de janvier 2012. Nous avons pour objectif d'accompagner Who's Next sur cette édition sur plusieurs volets. Un premier volet qui est la réalisation des forums de tendance pour accompagner les acheteurs, mais aussi pour donner de l'émotion et pour donner le ton de la saison. Nous allons aussi accompagner Who's Next dans un programme de conférences cette année pour la première fois. Avec des conférences qui vont être en fait explicatives et qui vont aider les acheteurs à comprendre ce qu'on a voulu mettre en avant dans le forum et dans la scénographie des forums. Pour Nelly Rodi, cette saison, elle a été aussi évidemment clé pour accompagner les équipes de Who's Next. Pourquoi ? Parce que évidemment, il y a la fusion de deux salons historiques, le prêt-à-porter, qui a fusionné avec le salon Who's Next.
Avec les équipes créatives de cette Virginie et de Who's Next, on est parti sur 3 forums en fait, qui reflètent 3 besoins pour l'hiver prochain, avec ce premier thème radicalement précieux, donc à travers un forum assez épuré, qui respecte donc ces lignes assez carrées, où le manteau toge va revenir, où la robe longue à porter en journée va revenir. On a là-dedans une allure plus monacale, on va dire, avec un fort monochrome de couleurs nocturnes, de couleurs noires, de couleurs bleu foncé, vert foncé, issus de pierre, de marbre, qui vont s'accommoder d'or, mais d'or surtout pas ostentatoire, ni des ors trop clinquants. On est plutôt dans le fait de montrer le corps, mais dans des endroits inattendus. Et ça reflète vraiment ce besoin d'accorder de l'inattendu dans le vêtement, donc d'apparat plutôt minimaliste. Après cette allure radicalement précieuse que l'on voit sur le forum numéro 1, on passe au forum numéro 2, où finalement c'est le thème Shabby. C'est une évasion soit à travers le trekking, à travers des randonnées dans la nature, des randonnées en montagne, que l'on met en adéquation avec un retour vers le passé, à travers ces années folles, ces années 30, et surtout dans une dimension un petit peu ethnique. Et si on doit parler d'ethnie, on va plutôt se référer à l'Orient. Donc une âme comme ça bohémienne, et où on va avoir finalement des ornementations et des impressions très imprégnées de folklore russe ou japonisant, mais là aussi réinterprétées d'une manière minimale, dans des volumes un petit peu inspirés du manteau kimono de Paul Poiret. Ce que je trouve formidable dans cette année, notamment avec la collaboration de Who's Next, c'est que nous reflétons finalement les mêmes esprits. On a un thème chez Nelly Rodi qui s'appelle Insolente, donc cette fameuse Insolente, donc cette jeune consommatrice va prendre finalement, par désir statutaire, va prendre les codes de la bourgeoisie, les codes de sa mère, voire de sa grand-mère, et va comme ça les mixer et matcher en les twistant de couleurs à la limite de fluo. Donc c'est vraiment une allure bourgeoise, mais complètement twistée, et tout ça par désir de se différencier. On va prendre les codes beaucoup plus sages, beaucoup plus tailoring, beaucoup plus bourgeois, et donc on va venir twister comme ça par des notes jeunes, quelque chose de jeune, bouillonnant et créatif, une allure beaucoup plus senior, beaucoup plus sage, beaucoup plus posée. Donc finalement, ce thème rassemble à lui seul la direction que Who's Next est en train de prendre, et nous sommes très fiers de collaborer dans cette même ère du temps.
So now we will present you more in details the whole trends for fall-winter 12 and 13. In order to start, we have a quick introduction giving you the main sociological issues and presentation. First message is really stop to the show-off, stop to the superficial. We want to really be focused on the essential and to stop the Facebook generation and to protect ourselves and to be a lot more intimate
focused on the message on ourselves, intimacy, delicacy, secrets, sharing the codes, because we really want to again have this kind of super low profile, super calm, and to be again in something very, very anti-superficial, anti-show-off. Another key word for the season is the word secret. So the cult of the secret, the fact that we want to share secret values of the product, secret details inside. So the cult of insiders, of being very, again, not superficial, not mainstream, anti-mass. Anti-mass market is a key word for this season and for the presentation. Another huge reference for the season is the reference to the nature, which inspired us a lot for the trend we call shabby and raw. We have it, the forum for the ready-to-wear women is just the space behind us. And this time is really inspired by the nature and the forces of nature. Another huge reference for the season is the mixing of different inspiration, mixing of prints, of Orient, of Occident. So the mixing, the richness of different cultures, the richness of mixing retro and modern references. Other passwords, other new codes are really, again, back to essential, back to authenticity, back to true, back to honesty, back to useful, real, evident, anti-obvious generation. So for this season, the key message is really find the codes for your collections, find the secret codes, and let us be again small communities, small secret insiders. So the concept of the season Nelly Rodi for Who's Next for Fall-Winter 12-13 is based on the fusion of a new fashion word, because as you may know, prêt-à-porter and Who's Next merge into one fair, and we really wanted to focus on this message of energy meeting creativity to shape a new Who's Next for 2012.
And we work with Who's Next on the three big trends. In Nelly Rodi we developed 4 trends. It was hidden treasure. Nathalie speak about the secrets. We have also this other word for secret is hidden treasure. Second one is shabby antique. Third is raw forces. And so you will see that we mix together shabby antique and raw forces. And the last one is the insolent. So here you see that the first one, secret or hidden treasure, we call for the Who's Next radically precious. And the second one is the mixing of shabby and raw. And the last one is insolent.
So for the 3 trends, you will find 2 forums. One forum is dedicated to women's wear, and it's just behind us. So the space of the trends forum is just behind. If you didn't have the time or opportunity to see it, you will see the 3 themes just behind with some leaflets. And the other forum is for kids wear, and kids wear is situated in Mess Around Hall number 2. And the women trends is just behind us, hall number 7. So now we will present you for each trend the key colors, key fabrics, key shapes. Let's discover the first fashion story called Radically Precious.
So Radically Precious, we start with a color range around the marble color, pink or green, also the granite, the crystal, all those very stones, all the stones inspire us for the harmony. And we play around also the contrast of very grayish color and black or fake black colors. Also you have in plus gold colors a lot of, but not gold, very bling bling, like more brass, copper, old gold, very washed, very refined.
This theme is really, this fashion story is really about new sophistication. We don't want to have ostentatious sophistication, ostentatious luxury coats, so that's why it's called radically precious, because in the shapes you will see it's quite radical, quite architecture, but on the other side it's quite shiny, but very delicate, refined.
We start for the fabrics with trompe-l'œil play. So we have a lot of jacquard effect, very graphic, maxi or mini motif, very compact also. All the double fabrics is very interesting and you need to play. The first key product is the capes. So we play the capes in a casual or very refined, very couture way. You can have also the different lengths, more shorter behind, and with also all the woody are very important for this product. The second one is the play of horizontal puzzle. Like in design also, we saw lots of this kind of new color block again, but you see we play the silhouettes with this effect of horizontal effect with the mix of the fabrics, shiny and matte fabrics. Also maxi length, so long dress, long skirts are very important. All the pleats effect also, very monacal silhouettes, very in black and with, you see this touch of gold.
One of the key silhouettes we have in the trend forum just beside us is really focusing on this maxi length new volume, which will be a huge hit commercial.
Very minimal. Also, we renew the tuxedo, so all the details of the tuxedo with, an upside down of the collar, fake plaquettes, all the details of the tuxedo with the satin ribbon on the side are very refined, and also you can play all the lining with this kind of gold or very precious prints inside. The meshing needs a new way to renew the lace, and you see on the silhouette very like an armor. You have the effect of an armor. So we like also the contrasting with the raw or big knitwear sweater with a large and supple large pants.
The knit has to be very graphic because again, I insist on the message, it's radical, so it's not sophisticated and it's a new femininity, quite strong, quite geometric, graphic, netting.
And for accessories, we have two ways. The first one on the left is around all the details of gold with buckle, with this kind of padlock finishing, and also all the jewelry necklace plastron are very with this kind of graphic and very radical effect. And on the right, all the open worked, all the marqueterie also very interesting to play with supple leather, origami, also a clutch or belt, all the kind of pliage and pleats.
Okay, so now we switch to the second trend called shabby and raw, which basically is a mix of shabby reference, so second-hand, dusty, retro things, mixed with more street, nature. You will see and discover how we mixed together the two trends. So one side.
The first color range is, you see the focus, we focus really on reddish color. The reddish shade between lacquer, purple, reddish are very important. And on the right, we mixed this red color with faded pink. All the wood tones are very important. Plus the raw side of the story, we have a color range around all the forest harmony and mood and spirit, all the underbrush, the bark, and you have a color range with ochre, green moss, and amber also, and we also will see again reddish tones. So for fabrics, we start with the rug spirit, or the old carpet. It's like in shabby and raw. It's like in a flea market.
So
you are in a flea market, so we like the idea of the carpet, of the rug effect, all the patchwork also are very important. So but it's refined. It's silk waves, top stitching by hand. It's very refined and delicate. First shape is an homage to Paul Poiret coats. So we like the idea of the egg shape, very round, and also all the low waist. So we work on new coats, new code of the parka in a very vintage way.
And on the right side of the picture, you have a picture of Antonio Maras. And the new way to work the silhouette for this kind of coat is really for the shoulders to let down and to be really like very very smooth, very like falling.
The second product is the short jacket coat. So we are also in the way of very rich and very rich fabrics. We like the idea of the padding coat with a fine jacquard in velvet, in satin, all the very refined fabrics. And also the wild coats with all this effect of fur, very edge-to-edge coats, very clean, with very nice fake fur, with long effect of the
hairy fabrics.
Yeah.
And here what is important to keep in mind is that the nature inspiration is not wild, it's wild and sophisticated. Because it's not shabby and raw, is not like a bohemian theme fashion story or something like very casual. Not, it's really the inspiration is mixing flea markets, mixing know-how, mixing different prints, but in a very sophisticated way.
Yeah. Also for fabrics, we like the idea of the patchwork and all the handmade, all the historical fabrics, and you create new stripes with very colorful range, and also on the right you see like a very light wool checks with this kind of handmade fabrics. And knits also, like in this way of the handmade, we like all the big knits for winter. It's very important. So new jacquard with fringe, all the like very warm cardigan or sweater. And for print, we play all the artitribal, very primitive. For graphic prints mixed with American. It's a mix of American, Indian, and all the totem inspiration. Like in the sketches on the left, you have this kind of totem, very graphic prints. And for accessories, on the left, you have all the Art Deco inspiration, Art Deco spirit, with a lot of jewels, stones. Like all the French also are very important, and we focus on very square and very graphic madame bags, like in flea market with pan de velours. Here you need to have a very refined, and there is a lot of fabrics. And on the right you see all these kind of accessories with scarves, very fabric purse in velvet, and all the tapestry. You can play also all the rug in accessories.
Second direction is much more linked to the raw part.
Yeah, yes.
A lot of leather and natural leather.
Natural leather shearling. You see on the left all the shearling effect for bags, for belts, for gloves, and also you see we have again a plastron, but very primitive way with this kind of stones. And on the right, all the tribal mix effect with gris-gris, very natural leather, and touch of colors with this kind of embroidery and tapestry.
So third trend for fall winter 12-13 is called insolente, and this theme is all about a bourgeoise, all about an aristocratic girl that is completely hysterical. So she's like on a crisis, she's like on drugs, she's like very high, and she's completely crazy. So it's the codes of classical prêt-à-porter, classical bourgeois codes, but mixed with acidic colors and acidic and crazy details.
Yes. And this is very feminine story. You can play in men with all the beige color, very classical, but here the ballet is very skin tones, very makeup with beige, skin tones, blush, and in touch, as Nathalie said, all the acid green and tango pink, almost fluorescent.
Yeah, to resume the story inspired is really like Lady Gaga mixed with Catherine Deneuve. So it's really like the mix of two different generations and two different styles of femininity.
Another harmony around, we are very inspired by Schiele, the painting of Schiele, and we like this kind of harmony with, you see this kind of skin tones, very, very pink, with a red or a bright orange, and underlining by a black. So the first key product is the neoclassic coats, so very bourgeois, very classic, with the preppy style, and we play around all these kind of details of the preppy, like Peter Pan color, and you can play very refined fabrics like cashmere, all the camel wool, and flannel also is very important.
Jacquard again.
Jacquard again, very graphic jacquard. So you see that we play with bourgeois code. So we like the idea of the jacquard, very refined with satin and matte effect. Mini graphic or big graphic, it's very important. And the silhouette is contrasting in red and black also.
So it's very madame. All the silhouette is very madame, and even the way to show the silhouette is very important to pay attention to the hairdressing, to the styling, to the clothes, to the accessories.
And to accessories, yes. And the accessories make this kind of acidity. You need to play with, in the silhouette, the color details on accessories. Another shape, another idea is to play with, you see, like in the boudoir, all the button
padded
jacket, like and very short. And we play also, you see the sketches of a t-shirt in silk with a trompe-l'œil, a screen print with this kind of button padded prints. So I speak about the t-shirt in silk, in woven, and also you can play all the twin set effect. And we like the idea of pearl, all the jewelry of the woman are very refined, very bourgeois, and we developed it in prints, in screen prints on t-shirts. And also for the print, we like the idea of sweet tapestry, like wallpaper, very refined, with this kind of palette, soft, very feminine. And we play all the twin sets with this kind of print, and you see these two silhouettes, the details of the accessories. They are very bright. The belt is yellow and the shoes are pink. It's very important to play with this kind of codes.
Accessories?
And for accessories, on the left you see the mix of the beige color and very classical details with this touch of colors. You see the yellow heels, the belts with this touch of colors. And on the right, you see that we mix very sporty details and finishing with very feminine accessories and a lot of ruffle, and we saw again this button pad effect.
So now, quickly to end this presentation, how did we work on the kids forum based on the 3 fashion stories that you discovered first? So the first trend is called l'effronté. It means cheeky child. It means naughty. It means like very. It's the translation of the l'insolente. So l'insolente for women becomes l'effronté for kids wear, because it's again very like classical codes of classical brands for very sage.
Quite.
Yeah, very quiet child, but we want the child making a lot of troubles, a lot of fun, a lot of games, stupid things, very spontaneous. It's really not the perfect child. It's completely twisted, completely like doing stupid things and being very spontaneous.
So we twist the codes of the classical, and the color range is around all the classical, like insolent, the grey, the beige, and plus you see this kind of acid tones.
Second trend is called raw kid, and it's the translation of our shabby. So this is much more into like American Indian inspiration, a lot of fur for the kids, mixed with denim, very important denim.
Denim, fur, and we see in the color range also all the wood tones, the green, the brown, all the forest with the red, and I think it's very important, the dark green.
And the third trend is called here the workshop, and here it's completely another trend we made for the kids, much more focused on craft, on tricot, handmade, playful, recycling, very, very natural and very handmade products and fabrics.
So like in a painting workshop, and the color range is around the navy blue, very important, grey blue, greyish blue sky, with this kind of ornate touch, like the bow on the little girl, and a bright red.
So that's it. So you discovered the whole presentation. If you want to have further information, you have the trend forum for women's wear just behind us. The forum for the kids again is on pavilion number 2. And next to the conference, if you go outside, we have a Nelly Rodi corner if you want to meet us and to discover the trend books that we have with us. We wish you a nice fair and a nice stay in Paris. Thank you.
Thank you.